First of all, I have to say that I'm not an expert, nor was I born here. I'm telling you my experience as an expat who's been here for a few months, 4 to be precise. Marseille is actually the oldest city in France, founded around the year 600 by the ancient Greeks who came from the city of Phocea, or however that is pronounced, which is currently in today's Turkey. The city is a lot older than Paris, over 5.5 to 6 centuries older. Sadly, there's not much of its ancient past to see, and after its colonization by the Romans and subsequent changes, I guess that's kind of normal. When I first got here, I was shocked. To tell you the truth, this is not a typical European city. Maybe because the majority of its population is not European, although I don't have the exact numbers. I had the opportunity to work with French people before, and to be honest, most of them hadn't told me good things about this place. They told me things like it's not safe and it's very dirty, for example. Now, coming from Havana, these things are not new for me, so I really felt like home here. Looking at the bigger picture, I wouldn't say Marseille is a beautiful city as a whole. I guess it depends on where you are. Le premier arrondissement is very different from the 7th, not to mention les quartiers du Nord. I see a level of sectorization here that I hadn't experienced in Cuba before, also because of the city's diversity in terms of population. You find a lot of quartiers that are almost exclusively Muslim, like Belsance or Noailles, or the districts in the northern outskirts of the city, like the 13th district. And then you have the richer areas to the south, closer to the beaches and the coast in general. Le 7e et le 8e arrondissement, la Corniche aussi. You also have calmer places like Le Panier, which is in normal circumstances very touristy. And also a bobo-like quartier called Courjolien. So there's a little bit for everyone here really. And although this isn't the prettiest city on earth, it certainly isn't boring. Just going to Noailles to buy my fruits and veggies is an experience worth having. But just in case, keep an eye on your things. You never know. Besides being very cheap, it's like teleporting to Algeria or Morocco. Suddenly you left Europe and everyone, I mean everyone, speaks Arabic here. You have the antique shops, les épiceries, or the people selling you cigarettes and other things you don't really know how they got. Marseille is a city of contrasts. Le midi français parfait avec le soleil, la plage, la vie tranquille. Sorry, I got carried away. It's actually catalogued as one of the poorest places within the European Union. People are not very clean. The water from the Vieux-Port is my witness. And I suspect that there are more rats than people here. But hey, at least the seagulls eat them. And no, I'm not kidding. They eat the rats. But hey, you gotta keep the balance, right? Despite all, I think it could be worse, you know? If you consider the fact that this city harbors a huge population of Muslims, together with Europeans and one of the largest Jewish communities in Europe, only behind London and Paris. With less than that, other cities and countries have turned into battlefields. A shame, I know. But hey, that's human history resumed. A bunch of people believing to be right about something, fighting each other all the time, like beasts. Anyway, that's not the subject of this video. With all that said, the people here, and myself included, are very proud of this place, which has nothing to do with Paris. La République Marseillaise is very different from the French capital. It's like another country. For a lot of people, this is the land of the second chance, a place to start over, no matter where you come from, whether it is Spain, Cuba, Algeria, Morocco, or the immigrants from northern France. Just kidding, guys. I suppose you've heard before the phrase, either you love it or you hate it, right? I love and hate Marseille at the same time, almost with the same intensity. And I have to say that my time here, however short, has been very enriching in every aspect of my life. I see the good, the bad, blacks and whites, the grays. It's not just the experience you have or the people you meet, it's what you learn from those experiences and the new friends you make. Who knows? Maybe for a life. Living in this city can be the most terrible decision you've ever made, or the biggest thing you've ever done for yourself, or a weird combination of both. But something is sure though, you will remember your time here in Marseille. Also, this is the best place to spend the lockdown here in France. C'est Marseille, bébé.